About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta. Welcome to Truist Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next. And now here's the starter for Atlanta, Grant Holmes. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. All right, ready to go here. Nathan Lucas digs in now. And a 1-1.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. And that's down and away.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Next offering is fouled back. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a 1-2. Out to short. Kim handles, throws to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2-3. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and the starter for Toronto, Patrick Corbin. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
In today's game, hitting with power is essential, Boog. With pitchers throwing 95 and above, stringing hits together is hard to do. So home runs and extra base hits are crucial, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Varsho in position. And there are 2 outs.
Batting third, first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson down. Corbin, 36 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009.
Ball 2.
Well struck right field. Carrying well. On the warning track and hauls it in. End of the first from Truist Park. No score. New inning getting started. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
The 1-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double, the first hit of the game.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Man at second. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dalton Varsho now at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he walked him.
Go forward. Take your base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. 2 on, 1 out. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's Andres Jimenez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Too high.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
And now it's filled up. Brandon Valenzuela in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ozzie Albies. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2-2. Now here's a flare off the bat.
That's a foul ball.
And foul ball. 2-2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And he's into second with nobody out.
Everything came together for
outside with a breaking ball. The 2-1. Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. That one was smoke coming off the bat, and it looked like there might have been a close play at the plate. Good job of base running rounding third, making sure he could come in and score that run.
No outs, runner at first. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. Gets to it with a slide to first, and they get the out.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out.
Batting
Technique
seven.
was great,
Right
reaction
fielder.
time was there, and the slide was smooth.
Right.
Watching that play come together was really fun.
So now with one away and a man at second, Eli White next up for the Braves. Left field. And that's a base hit. Dubon rounds third, headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field, you're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Now, Ha-Sung Kim. Lined into right. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Coming home. In to score from first. He's in there.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So up next, Chadwick Trump. In there at the knees. Swings through it for the K. That's the first cutter we've seen today, and it was effective.
Designated hitter, Ronald.
Just missed. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Mason Fluharty, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Rodriguez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 3-1 now. And ball four
Take
to
your
a
base.
board.
Up next for the Braves, center fielder, Michael.
Here comes the manager out of the
Harris
dugout,
II.
and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Patrick Corbin, done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for
Out of the
Toronto,
bullpen for the Jays, number 35. He's making his second appearance of the season. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. The 1-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Out towards right center field, Pinungo coming on, makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 3 and the Jays nothing. On to the 3rd inning, and now for the Jays, Brandon Valenzuela. The 3-1. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Lopez also getting ready. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
So back to the top of the order. And next for Toronto, Nathan Lucas. Here's a 1-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Yohendrick
And now
Pinungo.
for the Jays, Yohendrick Pinungo. The 1-2. Hard liner. Makes the grab.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
And
first
here's a look
baseman,
at how he's
Vladimir
using his
Guerrero
pitches in this
Jr.
one. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The 2-1. That one is upstairs. Sanchez waiting in the on-deck circle.
They can get him up. He'd represent the tying run, so critical pitch right here.
The 3-1. Called strike right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they throw a pair on the board.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Next to hit, Jesus Sanchez. Right through there for a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes. Rips that one to right. Brings it in, and that is that. The Jays get a pair on this homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Set for the bottom of the
Leading
3rd.
off
Now in for the Braves,
first
Matt
baseman,
Olson.
Matt Olson.
That clips the corner. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Second baseman.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side, Clement. The throw to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Braves, left fielder, Mauricio Dubon.
So digging in, Mauricio Dubon. Not even close there. Ball 2. Fastball for a strike at 95. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're up 3-2.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Braves,
and now on the mound to start the fourth,
75,
Robert Suarez.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
And it remains 2-2. That one missed. Dalton Varsho on deck for the Blue Jays. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Kazuma
Up next for the Blue
Okamoto,
Jays,
the next to
third
hit.
baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, shortstop.
Here comes the skipper,
Andres
and we're going to
Jimenez.
see a pitching change in this spot. Robert Suarez is done, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Now, here is Andres Jimenez. Oh, right to the backstop. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
So the tying run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Now pitching for
Welcome
Toronto,
back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Tyler Rogers.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here comes Austin Riley.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Two now. To third, Okamoto. Zips it to first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And next for Atlanta, Eli White. Rogers, in his 7th season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. 1-1 now. That's hard hit on the line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
1 out, runner at second. Ha-Sung Kim next up for the Braves. Man at second. Just missed. The 3-1. And ball
That's
4,
ball.
2
Take your
aboard.
base.
Up next for the Braves, catcher Chadwick Trump.
Here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run, and the number 9 guy at the plate. In the air, right field. He makes the grab.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter Ronald Acuna
Back to the top of the
Jr.
order. Here's Acuna now. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Ground ball right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We go to the top of the
Leading off
5th,
for the
and
Blue
now for the
Jays,
Jays,
catcher,
Brandon Valenzuela. That
Ball.
misses the zone. Ball 2. And there's
That's
a
a
ball.
ball.
Nathan Lucas waiting to hit for Toronto. right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And ball four there. Tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So up next, Nathan Lucas. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And the tying run is on base.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So a change being made at first base. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, Miles Straw, getting some more speed on the bases.
Right fielder.
And next for Toronto, Yohendrick Pinungo. That's to third. That's a base hit around third. He scores to tie it up.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Raisel Iglesias gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Ronaldo
Braves.
Lopez
Number
taking
40,
over on the mound.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one in the air center field. Harris settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Go ahead run on base. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Next for the Blue
Huge
Jays,
strikeout there.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Go ahead run is at third. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Dubon under it. Brings it in. And that's the third out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. We're tied now with 3 apiece.
Now pitching for
Back
Toronto.
now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Braden Fisher.
He's doing the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He'll do it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt
Olson up to the plate.
Well, 1 swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. And a base hit. And the winning run is aboard.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with 1 down. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Making a move at first. Braves going with a pinch runner. Jorge Mateo. A little more speed on the base paths now as he's the potential winning run. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. Quick toss to first. Mateo back safely. Mateo runs. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off. Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets into scoring position.
The 2-1. That's down and in.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Austin Riley in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The winning run on second base.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That's ripped into the outfield. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So 1 hit is all they get. We're through 5. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in Atlanta. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Now into the ball game on defense, Dominic Smith. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Dominic Smith.
Back at Truist Park, on to extra innings. Dalton Varsho getting ready to hit. Man at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. Go-ahead run on base. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays.
Anything but a strikeout here. This at-bat could end up defining the game. Deep breaths in the box.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Ball. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a huge strikeout right there. Big second out. Infield was in. They were playing the full court press, and he got the swing and miss. Keeps this one tied. This next at bat should be a lot of fun. The odds of wiggling out of this just went up considerably.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Ronaldo Lopez. Won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Now on the bump, Dylan Lee.
Number
This
52,
southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Lee.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Andres Jimenez. And that is in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. One left for Toronto. On to the bottom of inning number 6. Tied 3 apiece. Well, we go bottom 6. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
Here's a 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. And that's outside. Eli White next to bat for the Braves. Three and 2 now. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the wall. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Braves walk it off and win it 4-3.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Four 3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our